situation in Sylhet Sunamganj remains unchanged, 40 lakh people marooned. Pothe bridge to ease communication during flood, says PM. Rohingya staged demonstration in Bangladesh camps urging repatriation. Assalamu alaikum. This is Afran Jum welcoming you all to Evening News. You have just heard the headlines. Now let's move on to the details. Although the flood situation in Sylhet and Sunamganj remains unchanged, less rainfall from last night has caused the flood water level to drop in some areas. Flood victims have been going through immense sufferings due to crisis of food and pure drinking water. According to the Flood Forecasting and Warning Center, flood situation in northeastern part of the country will improve to some extent tomorrow or the next day. Rainfall has decreased in Sunamganj and the river's water level has decreased slightly. Flood water has also receded in a number of locations. More than 40 lakh people in Sunamganj and Sylhet have been marooned due to heavy showers and continuous onrush of water from upstream areas in India. The authorities, almost 80% of Sylhet division is now under flood water. Power supply disruptions have added to the woes of the already suffering. The Flood Forecasting and Warning Center said at least 7 more districts in the northern and central parts of the country are being at the risk of flooding.
এখানে যা বাড়িঘর আছে সবই পানির নিচে আর বিপদগ্রস্ত বেশি আর বেশি অংশে বাড়িঘর ভেঙে গেছে।
এই আমরা উজানে আসলাম আমরা বাড়িঘর গুলো ডুবাইয়া নিচে গিয়ে বাচ্চা বাচ্চা কোন আছে হইতে পারি না।
বন্যা পানির কারণে আয়া এই কোটের মধ্যে উঠছি আমরা খানে জানি নাই বিশুদ্ধ পানি নাই বাধ্য হইয়া বন্যার পানি খাইতেছি এখন যদি আমরা অসুস্থ হই আমরা বাচ্চা কাচ্চা অসুস্থ হই তাই বা খেয়ে নিব।
2 people were killed in floods so far. 70 upazilas of 12 districts across the country have been affected. State Minister for Disaster Management and Relief, Dr. Enamur Rahman, gave the update of the flood situation at a briefing today.
গত 122 বছরে এত পানি সিলেট সুনামগঞ্জবাসী দেখে নাই। সিলেট জেলার 60% এবং সুনামগঞ্জ জেলার প্রায় 90% এলাকা প্লাবিত হয়েছে এবং প্রায় 40 লক্ষ লোক পানিবন্দী আছে। এই লোকদেরকে উদ্ধার করার জন্য সেনাবাহিনী, নৌবাহিনী, কোস্টগার্ড এবং ফায়ার সার্ভিসের স্পিড বোট নিয়ে তারা উদ্ধার কাজ করছে। আশ্রয়কেন্দ্রে 1 লক্ষের উপরে লোক আশ্রয়কেন্দ্রে আশ্রয় নিয়েছে।
Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina has said her government is fully prepared to combat in floods in Sylhet, Sunamganj and other parts of the country. The Premier said she has been constantly following the developments in those districts. It is a joy to facilitate players who perform well, but the severe floods, especially in Sylhet and Sunamganj, and the recurring spread of the COVID infections have dampened the merriment. She said at an event organized to celebrate the Bangladesh national under-19 women football team being crowned the SAF champion 2021. She hoped the Pothe bridge would be a blessing for the nation for easier communication in the wake of the flood, as the government is set to inaugurate it on 25th June.
এবং উদ্ধার কাজ সব কাজগুলি আমরা করছি। একদিকে আমাদের প্রশাসন, আমাদের সেনাবাহিনী, নৌবাহিনী, বিমান বাহিনী থেকে শুরু করে আমাদের অন্যান্য সকল প্রতিষ্ঠানগুলিকেই আমি এই মানুষের উদ্ধার করা, তাদের মাঝে ত্রাণ দেওয়া সব ব্যবস্থাটা আমরা নিয়েছি। স্যালাইনের ব্যবস্থা, তারপরে পানি পিউরিফাইং ট্যাবলেট এবং পানির ব্যবস্থা, যাতে সেই সাথে অন্যান্য যা যা দরকার হতে পারে বা পানি টেনে গেলে যে অসুবিধাটা আসতে পারে তার জন্য প্রস্তুতি আমরা নিয়েছি।
BNP leader Rizvi Ahmed has alleged that the flood situation in the country has worsened due to the ruling regime's indifference. Addressing a press conference today, he bemoaned that the government is very busy with the inauguration of the Pothe bridge while thousands of flood victims are going through untold sufferings.
এই ভয়াবহ বন্যা নিয়েও সরকারের নির্লিপ্ততা, নিষ্ক্রিয়তা মানুষকে আতঙ্কগ্রস্ত করেছে। ভয়ঙ্কর বন্যা এই সুনামগঞ্জ, সিলেটের তাদের ভাগ্যে মাত্র 30 লক্ষ টাকা। উৎসবের আতশবাজি আর সেই চারিদিকে যে ঝলসানো আলোর যে ব্যবস্থা করছেন পদ্মা সেতু নিয়ে, এই ধরনের রসিকতা জনগণের সাথে একমাত্র স্বৈর শাসকদেরই সাজে।
Rohingyas of 34 camps in Cox's Bazar have staged a demonstration under the banner of letting them go home on the occasion of World Refugee Day. They have pressed home a total of 19 demands to end killings at refugee camps and their repatriation to the homeland Myanmar. The community has conducted the demonstrations in a peaceful environment with no reports of untoward events. On the occasion of World Refugee Day, Rohingyas are rallying independently to demand repatriation. The demonstration is being held at 34 different locations in Ukhia Teknaf camps separately. Leaders of several Rohingya camps of both Ukhia and Teknaf spoke about their condition and demands from the international community. The 19-point demand includes basic rights and freedoms enjoyed by other communities and nations, naming the community Rohingya officially, rapid repatriation, not being associated with criminals, reclaiming properties, and many more. The RAB has arrested Sheikh Mohammad Enamul-Haq, a fugitive death row convict, in a case of attempted murder of Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina by planting a bomb at Kotalipara in Gopalganj in 2000. A RAB team conducted a search operation in Uttara area of the capital last night and arrested Enamul. Enamul, hailing from Kotalipara, said during a primary interrogation that he had a close relationship with Mufti Abdul Hannan, one of the masterminds of the August 21st grenade attack and then banned militant group Huji's Amir. International news. Malaysian Human Resource Minister Datuk Seri M. Saravana has denied his previous statement on the approval of 25 local recruiting agencies for sending workers to Malaysia. Any allegations pertaining to the involvement of previously stated syndicate in the selection of 25 recruitment companies are totally false and unfounded, the Malaysian minister said in a statement today. His meeting with Bangladesh Premier was to narrate the current situation of foreign workers and the initiatives taken by the ministry for better working conditions, this statement further read. Before ending, let's have a look on the headlines once again. Flood situation in Sylhet Sunamganj remains unchanged, 40 lakh people marooned. Podda bridge to ease communication during flood, says PM. Rohingya staged demonstration in Bangladesh camps urging repatriation. And that's all from the newsroom for now. To know updates, videos of this bulletin, visit our website www.ntvbd.com. Besides, visit our YouTube and verified Facebook page for updates over NTV's all popular programs and bulletins. Our next bulletin, Shondhar Khobor, will be aired in Bangla at 7:30 p.m. Thank you for being with us. Have a good time.